Photos required during registration for $100,000 cash grant, Finance Minister. Newsroom, in a move to ensure accountability and efficiency in distributing the $100,000 cash grant, Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh announced today that photographs will be a mandatory part of the registration process. Speaking to reporters at an event at the Pegasus Hotel in Kingston, Dr. Singh emphasized that while individuals have the right to decline having their photo taken, they will not be registered without it. We are not, of course, compelling anybody to have their picture taken. They do have the option not to have their picture taken, but if you exercise your right to not have your picture taken, you will not be registered, Dr. Singh stated. 4-step distribution process. Dr. Singh outlined the 4 critical steps of the cash grant distribution process. Registration. Schedules detailing dates, times, and locations for registration will be published for every community. A technical team equipped with pre-programmed tablets will visit communities nationwide to capture data electronically. Verification. Once registered, an app designed to scan ID cards will be used to validate data and eliminate duplication. Check issuance. Verified recipients will then receive their checks. Distribution. Checks will be distributed at the centers where individuals initially registered. The Finance Minister assured that efforts are underway to make the process as swift and seamless as possible. Public servants will be registered through their respective ministries, while private sector employees and homemakers will register in their local communities. Dr. Singh also revealed that $30 billion was requested from the National Assembly on Monday as part of the $84.5 billion supplementary funding allocated for this initiative. When asked about the timeline for completing the grant distribution, Dr. Singh said, "Our aim is to capture as many people as possible. Citizens are urged to monitor community-specific schedules to ensure they are registered and able to receive their cash grants." Concern raised about injured horse in Tuschen new scheme. Tuschen, Guyana. Concerned residents have reported the presence of an injured horse in the Tuschen new scheme, Blackwater area. The horse, believed to be without an owner, has been seen frequenting the first corner of the community near an unfinished home, where it seeks shelter. The animal has reportedly been in the area for approximately 2 weeks and appears to be in worsening condition. Observers note that the horse has a visible injury to its hoof, which seems to be deteriorating, making it difficult for the animal to move or forage for food effectively. Residents are urging the relevant authorities, animal welfare organizations, or any concerned individuals to intervene and provide assistance to the injured animal. The community hopes for swift action to alleviate the suffering of the horse and ensure its proper care. Army rank charged with attempt to commit murder. The Guyana police force has confirmed that Philin Edwards, a 26-year-old soldier attached to the Guyana Defense Force and resident of No. 30 Village, West Coast Burbis, has been charged with the offense of attempt to commit murder. Edwards was arrested on November 22, 2024, and the charge was officially filed under Section 103(c) of the Criminal Law, Offences, Act, Chapter 801. The accused appeared today before Magistrate R. Mohabir at the Blairmont Magistrates Court, where the charge was read to him. He was not required to enter a plea and was subsequently remanded to prison after bail was denied. The case has been transferred to the Fort Wellington Magistrates Court and is scheduled for its next hearing on December 12, 2024, for the filing of statements. Edwards is alleged to have attempted to murder his fiancée, Letitia Reynolds, a 23-year-old resident of No. 30 Village, West Coast Burbis. 28-year-old laborer dies following alleged assault in Georgetown. Newsroom. The Guyana police force is currently investigating the death of Devon Nigel Williams, a 28-year-old laborer of Sophia, Georgetown, who succumbed on Tuesday after sustaining multiple injuries in an alleged attack. According to police headquarters, Williams lived with his mother, 52-year-old Dorette and LaRose, a clothes vendor, in Sophia. On Friday, November 22, LaRose reportedly received information that her son was found injured beneath the Special Constabulary outpost steps at Stabroek Market. Upon arriving at the location, she discovered him with an apparent wound to the back of his head. When questioned by his mother, Williams alleged that a man known as Stitchy had attacked him with a sharp weapon, accusing him of theft. Emergency medical technicians, EMTs, responded to the scene and transported Williams to the Georgetown Public Hospital, where he was treated and discharged. However, on the morning of Tuesday, November 26, LaRose found Williams unresponsive in his bed at their home. EMTs were called to the residence but pronounced him dead at the scene. Detectives who processed the scene observed several injuries on Williams, including wounds to his head, jaw, left elbow, right hand, and both legs. Old bruises were also noted on his back, ankles, and heel. His body has been transported to the Memorial Gardens Funeral Home for a post-mortem examination. The police have since questioned several individuals and are actively working to locate the suspect known as Stitchy. This tragic incident underscores the importance of resolving conflicts peacefully and ensuring swift justice for victims of violence. The investigation remains ongoing, and the Guyana police force is urging anyone with information about the case to come forward. 4 Venezuelan nationals remanded for stabbing police constable at Stabroek market. 4 Venezuelan nationals have been remanded to prison after being charged with attempted murder in connection with the stabbing of a police constable late Wednesday night near Stabroek market, Georgetown. The accused, Victoria La Cruz, 21, a domestic worker, Gabriel Campos, 19, a laborer, Lilbeth Velasquez, 37, and Jesus Hure, 26, also a laborer, appeared before Magistrate Fabio Azor at the Georgetown Magistrates Court. They were denied bail and are set to return to court on December 30, 2024. The attack occurred at approximately 11:45 p.m. on Cornhill Street, Georgetown. A plainclothes police constable from the Criminal Investigation Department, stationed at Brickdam Police Station, intervened in an altercation involving a Spanish-speaking woman armed with a broken bottle. As the officer attempted to de-escalate the situation, the 4 suspects reportedly approached from behind, and one of them stabbed him multiple times with a knife, causing severe injuries. In an effort to defend himself, the constable discharged 4 warning shots from his service revolver, forcing the attackers to flee. He was later escorted to the Georgetown Public Hospital by an impact patrol unit, where he is receiving treatment for multiple stab wounds. His condition has been reported as stable. Arrests and ongoing investigation. The suspects, including the 2 women involved in the initial altercation, were later apprehended by law enforcement. 2 of the suspects sustained minor injuries during the incident and are under police guard at the hospital. The crime scene has been processed, and CCTV footage from the area is being reviewed as part of the ongoing investigation. The Guyana police force condemns this violent attack on an officer and remains committed to ensuring public safety. Commissioner of Police, AG, has reiterated the importance of respecting law enforcement officers and assured the public that those responsible will face justice. The police force also urges witnesses to the incident or anyone with additional information to come forward to assist with the investigation. Demerara Bank Limited aspires to become Guyana's first fully digital bank. Newsroom, Demerara Bank Limited, DBL, is pioneering a transformative era in Guyana's financial sector, positioning itself to become the nation's first fully digital bank. This bold initiative underscores DBL's commitment to modernizing banking services, making them more accessible, efficient, and inclusive for all Guyanese. At the World Trade Center Conference on Banking Made Easier held at the Pegasus Suites and Corporate Center, DBL's Chief Executive Officer, Daulat Parbu, outlined the bank's groundbreaking strategies. Demerara Bank is the first bank to incorporate artificial intelligence into its processes, leading a digital transformation never seen before in Guyana, Parbu stated. AI-driven processes. DBL has significantly reduced application processing times. Loan agreements that once required 2 weeks can now be processed in as little as 20 minutes. Enhanced accessibility. DBL's newly launched website allows customers across Guyana to open accounts online, followed by physical collection of bank cards. Advanced security measures. In collaboration with the government, the bank is developing AI-based ID verification systems, similar to those used by U.S. Customs and Border Protection, to enhance secure access to banking. Integrated digital services. Plans are underway to partner with agencies like the Guyana Revenue Authority, GRA, to facilitate seamless transactions, including digital car loan registrations. Exceptional growth and financial performance. DBL has emerged as the second-largest lender in Guyana, with credit expansion of 34% over the past year and 138% over the last 5 years. The bank contributed $24 billion in lending last year, representing 38% of total lending by the 6 commercial banks in Guyana. With the lowest average lending rate, 0 non-performing loans, and the highest capital adequacy ratio of 23.53%, DBL continues to lead in financial stability and customer value. Support for small businesses. DBL and the World Trade Center Association have reaffirmed their commitment to supporting small businesses in Guyana. Executive Director of the World Trade Center Association, Robin van Puenbroek, and Finance Minister Dr. Ashni Singh praised DBL for making banking more inclusive, particularly in underserved regions. Dr. Singh emphasized the importance of digital transformation in expanding formal banking services. Demerara Bank has done an outstanding job at improving the accessibility of banking services, setting a new standard for the sector in Guyana. With its innovative approach, robust financial performance, and unwavering focus on customer-centric solutions, Demerara Bank is set to redefine banking in Guyana. Repeat offender sentenced to 2 years for theft of students' electronics. Guyana Times, Krishna Dindial, a 41-year-old resident of Good Fortune, West Bank Demerara, was sentenced to 2 years in prison on Monday after pleading guilty to stealing a Queen's College student's Apple iPhone and Lenovo laptop, collectively valued at over $500,000. The sentencing, delivered by Magistrate Fabio Azor at the Georgetown Magistrates Court, follows Dindial's third appearance for larceny-related offenses in the past 3 years. Incident details. The theft occurred on November 20, 2024, at Camp and Thomas Lands, Georgetown. Police reports revealed that the student left his haversack on the Queen's College pavilion while playing cricket. The bag, containing the electronics, was taken during the game. Using a tracking device, the student traced the stolen phone to a residence in Good Fortune, WBD, linked to Dindial's family. Upon police investigation, Dindial admitted to taking the bag, and the items were recovered and returned to the victim. Court proceedings. In court, Dindial claimed he had found the bag while cleaning the grounds and took it home. However, the prosecution dismissed his explanation, asserting that the act demonstrated clear intent to steal. Given Dindial's history of similar crimes, the prosecution strongly objected to bail, citing his pattern of larceny and the seriousness of the offense. Repeat offender. 2022, Dindial was convicted of theft and served a 1-year prison sentence. 2023, he was fined $80,000 for another larceny charge, which he paid to avoid imprisonment. Magistrate Azor emphasized Dindial's repeated offenses, stating they demonstrated a lack of rehabilitation and a disregard for the law. Under Section 164 of the Criminal Offences Act, Chapter 801, Dindial was sentenced to 24 months in prison.